Hey, what's up guys, it is King Alpha here, and welcome back everyone to a brand new video. Today, finally, Sony released the full version of Farming Simulator 2022 for old-gen consoles. If you guys play on an old-gen console, you know what's been going on recently. When Farming Simulator 2022 released, for some reason, Sony did not go ahead and release the full version of the game. They ended up releasing the beta version of the game. So for the last 3 days, people on PS4 have been playing the beta version of Farming Simulator 2022 instead of the actual game. But finally today, they released the full version, so we now have access to mods, as you guys can see here. We have access to all these different types of mods. Obviously more will get added in the future. And you can see here the menu in the background is changing. It will change on seasons. We'll go ahead and wait for it to change once again so you guys can see. But yeah, the background changes, and you now have access to the mods. That's really the only thing that's changed here in the main menu. There you can see it changed. Let's go and hop into a game real quick, and I will show you guys what's going on actually inside the game. While we're loading in, guys, come on. I really appreciate it if you guys could drop a like on today's video and subscribe to the channel. We're shooting for 600 subscribers by the end of the year, and man, we're so close. So I'd really appreciate it if you guys are new here, if you guys could drop a sub. It'd mean the world to me. But so yeah, I'm super excited that they did this. I've been waiting to start any of my kind of series or upload any videos for this game, because the game's been looking terrible. I also updated the graphics in the beta version. The graphics were all I'm gonna say is they weren't it, chief. it was pretty bad. Super like blurry. It seemed like it had some kind of weird film grain over it. It looked terrible. The game looks a lot better now. It actually runs smoothly. We didn't even have a lot of menus before, a lot of settings. Like I said, it was the beta version of the game. It was not 100% complete, but it is now. So I do plan on starting some series now and starting some multiplayer servers up and stuff like that. But let's go ahead and hop into this here. 95%. Come on, this last 5% always takes a little while. There we go. So just like before, when you load in, you would normally get a wardrobe thing. I didn't, because I've already loaded into this world here. Let's just go ahead and sleep. Bring it to morning time very quickly. Oh, that was like instant too. So here we are. But now what we can actually do is, if we pop up our settings menu, if we go all the way down, we now have some extra options here. So we now have the seasons menu. Previously, for old-gen console users, you didn't even have a seasons section in your settings, but we now do. So you can turn off or on seasonal growth, days per month, starting all the way from 1 all the way up to 28 days. And again, this is how many days there are per month. I'm just have it set to 1 right now. Fixed visual month. What this does is you can have it set to a specific month. If you always want there to be snow, no matter what month it actually is, you would turn this into like December or January when it's snowing. And if we go out, we would have to wait for it to like actually start changing. But you can see what the leaves look like here. Now, if I change this over to like June, you can see the trees are now green, it's bright outside and stuff like that. So you can visually set the month to whatever you want. And again, if you want it to like start snowing and stuff, you can turn it on to like January or whatever. And again, this does not affect the actual game itself. This is just a visual change. I just have that off as well. That's kind of default. And then you have some crop and growth options here. These are all have been added in. All your vehicle controls, all your AI worker controls, all those are now there. Heading into general, I don't believe, no, this is different. So now we have some different options here, and I don't believe there's any down here, but up or down here, excuse me, we have a couple different things. So I do believe that speedometer display value, this is new, and directional change, I believe this is also new. But that one may not, but I know for a fact this one is. So defines which value is visualized in the speedometer. You can do engine speed or vehicle speed, whichever one you prefer. I believe the default was the engine. And that's all the different ones in there. And then that's it. But heading over to the shop menu, you will now see there's no square to enter build mode or anything. Oh, also, because we're no longer on the beta version, there are more vehicles in the game. Most notably, they have added in the fourth and final, well, as of rescue, I really got the hiccups right now. The fourth and final semi-truck into the game. They added another Mack into the truck, the Pinnacle 6x4. This one was just added into the game. So you guys can go ahead and now purchase this one for yourselves if you guys are on PS4. And some other stuff was added too, but we're not really going to be going over that. But like I was saying before, there's no longer no square button to enter build mode. You now have to go all the way down here to the others section, and you have the animal dealer here. Now, obviously, if we were to own a pin, we could have access to this, but I currently don't, as you can see. We have the wardrobe, so you can now change your character mid-game. So we could go ahead and put on this outfit right here if we wanted to, and we now have that outfit. And then this is how you enter build mode, and you can see we have the outfit that I just equipped. But the build mode itself has been fixed. You can now use your left analog stick to freely move the camera, or excuse me, the right one to move the camera around, and the left one to actually just move where your cursor's at. And then to go through the menus now, use your D-pad, and then you would click on animals, and then you would go down, whichever one you wanted, and then go down again, and you use your thing here. This is a lot better because previously you really couldn't even use the build mode whatsoever previously on old-gen consoles, but you now can. And of course, if I'm going to do like mods or something, I can, access it through there. But now that we actually have the chicken coop, if I go back and go to animal dealer, you can now see I have access to this. And then I can buy some chickens if I wanted to. Purchase, boom, we purchased some chickens. And you can also see there in the top right, it says farm, 8 out of 30. So we have 8 out of 30 chickens. And then, yeah, so we also have farmland here, which basically just opens up the map, and it shows you specifically the area of land that you own. But you can also just click L3, and it will obviously bring you back to the normal map. Another thing, the fields, like the map itself, is completely fixed. It is working better now. And I do believe that is, well, there's also a mods and DLCs area. And you have all your other stuff. But that's pretty much it. Oh, also another thing, the packs have been updated. So previously olives, it didn't show like the mulcher, and it didn't show the little cultivator back here. It didn't show any of this in the packs. So all the pack sections have been updated. They're all up to date, and they have everything in here that they are supposed to have. So you now can go to here and see exactly what you actually need for all these different things. But there we go. I hope this video was very informational. If it was and it did help you out in any way, shape, or form, I really appreciate a like. And again, guys, I really appreciate a sub. Most of all, we're shooting for 600 subscribers by the end of the year. So I really appreciate it. If you guys are new here, if you could drop a sub. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.